Good morning, love bugs. I'm so glad that you're back. If this is your first time here, let me introduce myself to you. I am Sheila, a writer and a motivational speaker, a Christian mindset coach, and an overall typical all-American kind of woman who has raised her kids and is now enjoying the pitter-patters of little feet in the forms of her grandchildren. I love to write and have since I was a child. I began my professional writing career in 2014 when I wrote and published my first book, You Are More. It began a journey within me that has led to writing and releasing 2 other fictional books, as well as 2 non-fictional mindset self-help books. My latest book, A Christmas Deleted, is one that I'm very proud of, and I shared that whole journey from start to finish with you here on this channel last year. I want to do the same with this next story I have in mind, only with a twist. Hang on to the end of this video to hear about this interactive twist that you can participate in after I read my entry for one of last week's writing prompts. Last week I shared 3 separate prompts to gear up a short story towards back to school. I felt it was perfect timing as so many of our kids are getting geared up for another school year, as well as the parents, teachers, and entire educational staff. So here's my take on a children's story prompt. Oliver's Big First Day. 6-year-old Oliver woke up to the sound of his alarm clock beeping excitedly. Today was a day he had been waiting for all summer, his first day of school. He jumped out of bed, his heart fluttering with a mix of excitement and nervousness. He quickly got dressed in the new clothes his mom had picked out for him, a bright red t-shirt with a superhero logo, and his favorite blue sneakers. Downstairs, his mom had made his favorite breakfast, pancakes with smiley faces made of blueberries. "Good morning, my big schoolboy," she greeted him with a hug. "Are you ready for your first day?" Oliver nodded, though he felt a little flutter of worry in his stomach. "I think so," he said, trying to sound braver than he felt. After breakfast, Oliver grabbed his new backpack, green with dinosaurs on it, and his mom took a few pictures of him standing in front of the house. "You look so handsome and grown up," she said with her eyes shining with pride. When they arrived at the school, the playground was already bustling with kids. Some were laughing and playing, while others clung to their parents, looking just as nervous as Oliver felt. His mom squeezed his hand reassuringly as they walked towards the entrance. "Remember, you're going to have so much fun and make lots of new friends," she said, kneeling down to his level. "And I'll be right here to pick you up at the end of the day." Oliver took a deep breath and nodded. "Okay, Mom." He gave her one last hug before bravely stepping into the building. Inside, the hallways were filled with colorful decorations and the chatter of excited children. A friendly teacher with a warm smile greeted them. "Hello, Oliver. Welcome to school. My name is Miss Jenkins. I'll be your teacher this year." Miss Jenkins led Oliver to the classroom, where he found a seat with his name on it. The desks were arranged in neat rows, each with a stack of brand new crayons and a blank piece of paper waiting for them. "Good morning, class," Miss Jenkins began once everyone had settled in. "Today is a very special day. We're going to learn all about each other and have lots of fun." Oliver's nerves began to fade as they started their morning activities. They sang songs, read a story about a brave little puppy on his first day of school, and played a game where they had to introduce themselves to their classmates. Oliver met a boy named Max who loved dinosaurs just as much as he did, and a girl named Lily who shared her crayons with him when his rolled off the desk. At lunchtime, Oliver joined Max and Lily in the cafeteria. They talked about their favorite games and laughed over the funny shapes their sandwiches made when they took bites out of them. Oliver felt a warm, happy feeling in his chest. He was making friends and having fun, just like his mom had said. In the afternoon, Miss Jenkins announced that it was time for art. "Today, I want you to draw something that makes you happy," she said. Oliver's face lit up. He grabbed his crayons and started drawing a picture of himself as a superhero, flying high above the ground filled with kids. When he showed his drawing to Miss Jenkins, she smiled. "That's wonderful, Oliver. I can see you're very creative and brave." As the school day came to an end, Oliver felt proud of himself. He had faced his fears and found joy in his new surroundings. When the final bell rang, he eagerly packed his things and rushed outside, where his mom was waiting. "How was your first day?" she asked, kneeling to give him a big hug. "It was amazing," Oliver exclaimed. "I made new friends, played games, and even drew a picture of me as a superhero." His mom smiled, her eyes twinkling with happiness. "I'm so proud of you, Oliver. I knew you would have a great day." As they walked home hand in hand, Oliver felt a sense of accomplishment and excitement for the days to come. He realized that school wasn't as scary as he thought. With friends, fun, and a little bit of courage, he knew he could handle anything that came his way. And so, Oliver's big first day turned out to be just the beginning of an incredible adventure filled with learning, laughter, and the joy of new friendships. Now, I do hope you and your children have a fantastic school year, whether they're your own children or perhaps students in your class. I do hope you all have fun and full of delightful experiences, and beyond that, a safe school year. On to my next writing project. On to the topic at hand. From this point forward, for a few weeks at least, we're going to be embarking on a journey together. I will share our progress in upcoming Writer Wednesday videos, but here's what I'm going to need from you. For the next several days, you're going to see many polls pop up on my community tab. You're going to help me write this next book. I will take the top poll winners from each question and base whatever I'm working on in the story on the results from those polls. You will be listed as contributors to this project somewhere in the book, simply by participating in the activity. I think this could be an exciting writing experiment and one that could lead to a best-selling novel. I will shoot to finish this before November so I can write a whole other book for NaNoWriMo this year, which, if you do not know, is where authors all over the world gather to write a 50,000 word first draft on a new novel or writing project. It's all done in the month of November. If you want more information on that, I will add a link to it in the description box below. So, until we meet again in this writing room, happy writing. Enjoy the process, and you will create the ending. Bye for now.